Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 126 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where between episodes I just moved all of this fluid handling stuff from over here or something to here now. And I didn't connect everything, so that is what we will be working on now, I guess. We just have to figure out what everything is supposed to connect to again. What are these two supposed to be? Oh, I think I just planned this to have several outputs of the same thing. The purified water stuff. I guess that makes sense. We don't really need any belts running along here. Maybe we will just reserve a little bit of space for just transferring between two specific columns. Maybe just 4 tiles. I guess that's okay. So our pipes will run up here somewhere. Or maybe we just go even lower. We can even run them very close here. And maybe 2 tiles is enough. Let's just go with 4 still. So first thing is the purified water. And I guess we should also just power all of this. Let's start with that, I guess. Good. We have purified water again. I think these are stupid. We will just copy this setup to wherever we want to well, back up this flow. Not back up, top up this flow, sorry. Okay. We also want oxygen out of here, and we want the purified water in here. And already this is in the way, so let's just remove this for now. So now we have oxygen. We're also burning excess oxygen. Are we also burning excess hydrogen? No. So I guess that is what's supposed to be the main output from here. All good. And that works good. So, fuel, we need to get that in here. And we will just run that all the way from up at the bus. Where is fuel? Am I blind? It's right here, okay. Oh, we wanted to run between these. Okay. So we can do it like that. I don't think we will ever have any belt here, so let's just run this directly. This was just to reserve the space. Good, fuel is coming. That will make charcoal and carbon dioxide. We want carbon dioxide out here as well. And we need hydrogen in. And we need catalysts. I think we are still just getting these in the same way. Maybe not. They don't really need to be up here. We could move them as close to this setup as possible. Or maybe we should just leave them. It's just that I think the catalysts are only meant for chemical stuff. Let's just check that idea or theory. It's not even in here. It is in chemical stuff, of course. So this is only used for petrochemical stuff, yes. How about the others? Can we not just search for other stuff? Why am I confused about this? Okay, never mind. So this, and this. Only petrochemical stuff, yes. Maybe with the exception of this. But it is only used for this. So it should probably occupy some of the lowest belts on the bus. Did we plan to reserve anything more than this? We can't fit this in, right? We could, but let's not. So let's put the catalysts right here, instead of up here. Then we probably need to landfill this, but that's fine. How to best do that? Moving the belts, I mean, and the contents of the belts. I am not sure, but first let's just make a 4-tile bridge pretty much for this stuff. And I guess we will not be using the car, because then we will just waste extra landfill. So where do we actually want these? Do we want them on this middle build for some reason? Oh, these are both supposed to be this stuff. We have 2 belts for things going out and 2 belts for empty catalyst coming back. That makes sense. So that will just still be the case. This is not in use. Obviously we don't want to have to move these catalysts by ourselves, but I guess we will just do that. Okay, I think I even put some more catalysts down here, because there was a lot of resources in this setup, of course. And I guess we should just take that and actually utilize it. If we can, at least. These are supposed to be the other way around. Let's just start with these, I guess. Let's use some loaders here to get rid of... Well, they will make a full build, so we would need to split that up, I guess. So put green on the right side. Right, please. Thank you. So this should keep the build as it's supposed to be, and guess we want this emptied out before we let anything else in. Good. That really didn't have to be all the way over here, but now it is. I guess we should empty this build as well. And we should probably just remove it all. And then fix that. At least we're gonna remove this one build that is in the opposite direction. Not sure why I did that when I want everything removed, but oh well. Also, we can fix this now. Good. Got all of the catalyst carriers, but the belt is still the wrong way around, and well, we can just do this. Okay, let's just do that. It's a little faster. We're just not using those belts yet, but that's fine. Did we also have empty catalyst carriers? No. I guess I already took them. Why do we not have green here? Because it's only outputting red first. Oh, because all the first spots in this is taken up by red stuff. That is stupid by me, I guess. We'll just have to do this a little different. Guess we still do this. No, not those, dang it. Oh, never mind. We are not outputting anything, so there's no problem. We do this, will it still let things through? It will not. Too bad. Okay. Could of course use circuitry to do some of this, but only allow this to enter if there's nothing in here. Let's not worry too much about it. This, of course, was supposed to just go on with the other catalysts. Actually, let's just remove all of this and put them in chests where we need them instead. That is so much simpler, and you know, it might not be as interesting as this, but whatever. Also, the empty carriers. How come only half of this build is full? I'm not sure, but I don't think it really matters, and we can just make it full. Get me those, please, in there. Thank you. And maybe we should limit this. We don't want too much stuff to back up here and then nothing get down to green catalysts. Unless we prioritize green catalysts. As there's no other buffer than just the build buffer for this. Or maybe there is. We have a lot here. Never mind. This should just be equal. And maybe we should just reuse the buffer down here then. At least we get rid of all the junk then. But then we should really prioritize this one. And that's fine. Okay. Could also make our buffer of this stuff at the production. Maybe that's best. Do something like that. Sure. I think that takes care of everything nicely, so let's just leave it like that. Back to the chemical stuff. Anything interesting in here? I guess some of this is useful. Actually, we have landfill here. Oh well. Let's take that. Okay, so we did get carbon dioxide. We needed the catalysts in here. I'm not gonna worry about underground builds for this, I don't think. If we only output green to the right here, we won't get any green to the left, and that's a problem. So I guess we are just keeping this neutral and just putting red down even though we don't need it. could of course use a filter inserter, but is it really a problem to have red on this build? Probably not. Good, and we get the carriers out. How did we do this before? We just didn't have the problem, I don't think. We're gonna have more carriers coming this way, so we need to merge them. I guess we can just do this. And then we have methanol ready. Steam and methanol is turned into methane or something, propene. Good, and that's turned into plastic. And where's plastic going? Right here. And again, we need to remember that we have 4 possible builds here that we're not using anymore. We can use whatever on the bus. We could also just move some of this stuff down. Or up, I guess. Closer to the production area. We also get this stuff. Residual gas or whatever it's called. We want propene on the fluid bus. When searching for stuff like this, I should really just be using FNE. If I can remember my shortcuts at least. Propene, gas, ingredient in, stuff. I guess we do want it. Then we should move this out 1 tile further, I guess. Good. Then we have more oxygen and nitrogen. Not sure why this is like this. I guess it's to get the overflow valve. I'm not gonna worry about it. But we have some nitrogen. Why do we not have oxygen? We do, it's just in the pipe. And some extra has been burned, okay. Oxygen will merge here. And is it okay to actually get oxygen in here and possibly burn some of it? I think it's fine. Nitrogen goes up here. Good. Methanol we need here. We also need green catalysts. That should make formaldehyde. And output the empty carriers. Still, this needs to be merged. We get formaldehyde out. This one can go here, I guess. Then we need nitrogen and hydrogen. It's oxygen, not hydrogen. Good. And we need red catalysts. Ammonia and carry us out. Let's just go like that. Dioxide, carbon dioxide in here, and the ammonia. Which means that hydrogen will be in the way, but let's just get these here first, and then we can figure out if we want this or not. Because we need a pipe coming down here. I guess we're just moving this. Good. That gives us urea and purified water, so purified is just merged back. Also, this purified water needs to take precedence over this, but this is overflow valve, or top-up valve, sorry. Good. Get the urea, we transfer that. Do we also need to put it on the bus? Urea gas, resin, melamine, fertilizer, maybe. If we need it for fertilizer, we might as well put it on the bus here. Good, then we need formaldehyde in. Just reach that, yes, good. So we have resin, good. That needs to go out onto the bus. Good. Next up, this is where we actually didn't really have any production last time. Oh, yeah, at the last setup. We need the sulfuric wastewater in here. And we got that out from this pipe before. Maybe we should just bring it in here this time and across. The sulfuric waste. Go. There's nothing. I'm just bad at spelling. Why are all these part of this? Should I just double sulfuric? No. This ingredient in this we're already doing all around. Sulfuric wastewater, we're doing this right here, and then some of this. Question is if we want to actually bring this setup up here instead. It doesn't really need to be in this area, but it is. And that just means we don't need the sulfuric wastewater for anything but this. So that means we could just bring it up from right here and only into this, not have it on the flute bus. Let's try that. We can always change it, I guess, if we're not too lazy. Oops. Not sure what I did there. Never seen that interface before. I was trying to close this. Shift F apparently does something. Is this just FNE in a smaller thing? It is. What? I do not understand the interfaces. Okay. I don't think we will need this, but I'm too lazy to remove it for now. But then we have the sulfuric wastewater as well. I can't help but feel like our sulfuric acid production will be prioritized over this though, since it uses it from right here. Pump here or something. We need an overflow valve going down so we get everything from up here onto the flute bus. We could also again move this up to the flute bus so they get pretty much equal priority. But then we need to bring the sulfuric acid back in a pipe, but maybe we need to bring that onto the flute bus anyway. I'm not gonna decide on that right now. We've connected this at least. Let's just connect everything. And then we can make the hard decisions afterwards. Also need carbon dioxide in here. Of course everything can't reach, so we will have to do something like this. I guess these can. Never mind, they can all go out here. We just need a longer one for this. Good, that should give us blue algae and blue cellulose fiber, which gives us oil and stuff. Oh, this outputs sulfuric wastewater, so we probably need that on the bus anyway, but we can just do that right here, I guess. Steam in comes from right here, that's fine. This. Connects right there. I'm not sure if we get it as output from other things here. I'm not sure, I'm not gonna look too much into it. But this should run at some point here. The carbon dioxide needs to come in here, and of course all of these are in the way then. Good. And the raw gas thing, multi-phase oil, just goes in here. So that should be fine. Outputs 3 things. 2 of them go onto the fluid bus. Yes, we just put that one closest because it's easiest. Good, we have had it run one time. This is not connected to anything for some reason. And then we have these out as well. Okay, what about the green one? Why is that not here? Oh well. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.